Good Friday 2020. Reflection 3. The Centurion. A reading from Matthew's Gospel. From noon on, darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon. And about 3 o'clock, Jesus cried with a loud voice, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani. That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? Then Jesus cried again with a loud voice and breathed his last. At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two, from top to bottom. The earth shook, and the rocks were split. The tombs also were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. After his resurrection, they came out of the tombs and entered the holy city and appeared to many. Now when the centurion and those who were with him were keeping watch over Jesus, saw the earthquake and what took place, they were terrified and said, Truly this man was God's Son. That moment where it all goes dark, that moment of total desolation. The curtain in the temple is torn. The veil between earth and heaven has been removed forever. The awesome power of God is revealed. Yet not before Jesus reaches the depth of desolation. My God, why have you forsaken me? The pain is too much to bear. Jesus has been taken past his breaking point, in agony screaming as though he has been forsaken by God. When reading this passage in church, we often pause after breathed his last to allow some time for it to sink in. Jesus has died. It is tempting to rush on to Easter morning, to think of the resurrection. But today is Good Friday and we pause at the cross. We pause at this lowest moment. We pause because life is not all flowers in the garden. Not everything goes our way. Our faith isn't all about tea and cake. Our faith is about dealing with those deep questions of life and death, of hope and fear, of laughing and weeping. By allowing ourselves time at the cross, we can acknowledge that our fears and pains and sadnesses are part of who we are. They are not weaknesses, but part of being human, part of being the creatures that God has created in his own image. There is a danger that we will only believe that God loves our best self, that self we try to present to the world via Facebook or Instagram, at the pub, coffee morning, or in the park. The truth that is revealed at the cross today is that God loves the real us, the one who is complete, damaged and scarred. Not in spite of those things, but because of those things. That is the love revealed on the cross. That is the love that calls us to acknowledge with the centurion that truly this is God's Son.